These boys going,
Yeah.
man. We got a lot. It's a little bit to go through. Yeah, a lot to go through. Shout out to the Sixers.
Yep.
Yo, man.
So let's get it
Shout out to
started,
the
y'all.
Sixers.
We are live. What's up, y'all? And welcome to another edition. And it's been a while since we said this. Broad Street Blitz Take Leader Edition with your boy Cool Cat Connor and my guy Alex. What up, Alex? Damn, Alex not here. I mean Leader. What up, Leader?
Yeah, what's up, y'all? It's your host right here, man. It's been crazy busy.
It's been a
Yeah,
while since we did Broad Street Blitz Take Leader Edition. So bear
yeah,
with
yeah.
us, y'all. But what's up, Leader?
It's been on in Philadelphia. The World Cup. You got Jaylen Brown coming to Philly. You got the Flyers trying to sign Leo Carson. You got Villanova's crazy recruiting still going on. I got Louis Suijo. I mean, my hands have been tied crazy right now. So I'm proud of y'all, but definitely been keeping up with the news. Always keeping up with the Eagles, man. So listen, we want to start off with the first thing. I'm gonna say this.
Yep.
Shout out to the Sixers, man. And let's bring LeBron to Philly. All right, let's do that. Let's just try to bring LeBron to Philly. Now, the first thing we just want to talk about a couple of rumors. Jalen Carter trade. That's not ever happening. That's not ever happening, man. Listen, I hate when the Bleacher Report when people do like examples, Jalen Carter for Josh Sweat. That's not even thought of. And for any of y'all to think that was a good idea, where's your football at? Where's that's unbelievably crazy to see what Jalen Carter has done in a couple of years of being here and give Josh Sweat even his remote ideals. Coming out of high school, you might compare them. Josh Sweat was number 7 out of the country in high school. All right, Jalen Carter was like number 9, 10. So you can compare them then. But when you're talking about generational talents, Josh Sweat was not there. But he's a good player, very good player, and I would love to have him. But for Jalen Carter, I would be a fool. All right. The Jalen Hurts saga continues, man. Like Jesus, they rated him 17th. Huh? Listen, there is a middleman. There's a middleman hater for Jalen. I'm fully convinced that some of this don't even sound even like. Listen, you say 17th quarterback. They had Justin Herbert. That's the first thing is that shouldn't even be a thought. Not even especially after last year. And then they had Jaden Daniels. Huh? Then they had Dak Prescott even higher than. Like that's why I always say this. This is what I say to people. This is how we all Eagle fans to be a little bit just calm down on the situation. Listen, everyone has an opinion. Everyone has an opinion, and they are supposed to, and they are granted respected. But and then the fact always remains: And there's only one quarterback, two that I will put over Jalen Hurts in the league, and that's Jamar Jackson and that's Patrick Mahomes. You want to put Josh Allen? Josh Allen, come on, man, come on. And he ain't even been to a Super Bowl. At least Lamar got there. Like y'all crazy. The resume of this guy, no matter who you got around you, he made it happen with them around him. How about that one? For everybody that says, "Oh, look who he had," he made it happen with them around him. If you make it happen, there's nothing you can say to that. There's nothing you can say to that. And of course, he had the playoffs before he had all the weapons. When he had Devontae Smith when we were 9-8, he did the best he could damn do. Talk about Jalen Hurts, man. And we talking about we've been to the playoffs ever since this man's been the star, and 2 Super Bowls. What are we talking about? Like, but anyway, the 17th was a little because they already was talking about he's not top 10, and that was. But to say 17, oh, y'all are really digging in his skin, ain't y'all? Y'all crazy. But what you think? I know Cool Cat, you heard so much and back and forth. Jalen Hurts, this, that. What did you think when you saw the 17th ranking of Jalen Hurts? It's crazy, man. Well,
Leader. I tells you guys what, man. When it comes to this list, was I aggravated about the list? Yes. I won't concede. I was aggravated by the list. And I'm also going to show you guys other lists of other people as well, because I did some research and I found out other people on other lists. So we're going to get to that in a minute. I'm going to show y'all. But when it comes to Jalen freaking Hurts, it is what it is, man. Like, I come to the realization that, and I should have, and I posted this, and it's in social media. After Super Bowl 59, I really don't care where Jalen Hurts rank. I really don't. I get it. It's something to talk about. Like we're talking about it, right? Like, it's something to talk about. But I just really don't care about some QB rankings, because let's think about this, right? So Justin Herbert, does he have a Super Bowl win or a playoff win? No. Dak Prescott, he hasn't even made it to the playoffs yet. Drake May, he the only reason he went to the Super Bowl because he was facing a cup cupcakes and he got blown out in the Super Bowl. Caleb Williams, one great year. Congratulations. Do you want a cookie? Like, okay, you want to put Jared Goff in? Fine. You want to keep Dak Prescott in? Fine. But Drake May, Caleb Williams, Justin Herbert? Really? And then he's in honorable mentions with Jaden Daniels, Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, Jordan Love, and Trevor Lawrence.
Yo, it's disturbing. I just want to the breakdown is great. With y'all, he giving y'all facts. The Cool Cat giving. Listen, the breakdown is okay. He said Caleb Williams. He had a great year. He's a great talent. He's going to be great. But there is no resume to even compare to Jalen Hurts. He doesn't even have a. Y'all talking about him beating Jalen Hurts? How does Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson?
No. Hold on. Let me tell you about. Hold on, leader. Let me tell you. This ranking. This Wi-Fi messing up. This ranking is created by execs, coaches, and scouts. Execs, coaches, and scouts.
We don't even know who those guys are. They could have asked anybody. That's the tricky part to that. Y'all got to understand. When they say they talk to a source or a GM, who was it? Which one was it? Like, and I'm just saying though, like, exactly. I'm just trying to let y'all know. I'm trying to let y'all know. Thank you for, okay, listen. Thank you for this. This is great. Now listen. He said Drake May. May had.
Hold on. Let me explain this. Leader. Let me explain this before I let you cook. These are the rankings of all the Eagles players according to execs, coaches, and scouts. Jalen freaking Hurts was an honorable mention and he was ranked 17. Saquon Barkley, he was ranked number 3rd, the 3rd best. Quinyon Mitchell was ranked number 6. Cooper DeJean was ranked number 10. In wide receiver, Devontae Smith, he received votes, but he was ranked number 22. Zach Bond, linebacker, was ranked number 4. Jalen Carter, he was ranked number 3. Jordan Davis, he was ranked number 10. Now remember the positions the positions like quarterback, Jalen Hurts was ranked number 17. Running back, Saquon Barkley was 3rd. Cornerback position, Quinyon was ranked number 6. Cornerback again, Cooper DeJean was ranked number 10. Wide receiver, Smitty was ranked number 22. He received votes. Linebacker, Zach Bond was ranked number 4. Defensive tackle, Jalen Carter was ranked number 3. Defensive tackle again, Jordan Davis was ranked number 10. Tight end Dallas Goedert position, Dallas Goedert, he received votes at number 19. Offensive lineman, interior offensive lineman, Lander Dickerson, he received votes at number 15. Interior offensive lineman again, Cam Jurgen, he received votes, he was ranked number 19. Now, offensive line, Jordan Mailata was ranked number 4. Offensive line, Lane Johnson, he was ranked number 7.
All right. This was good. Oh my God. All right, okay. Let's go back to where was I at? Oh, Jalen Hurts.
We was talking about Jalen Hurts.
Man, that list just caught me right there. Now Jalen Hurts. He said Cool Cat said Drake May. Drake May had one breakout year. We know the talent he has. There's no doubt he's one of the best pocket passers in the league. He's dynamic, but he is nowhere near the resume of. It's not even. What are we talking about? He just had the year that Jalen Hurts had in 2022. It's 2026. And then we got Caleb Williams, like I said, another talented guy. He hasn't done anything. Justin Herbert hasn't done anything. Jared Goff, now we can give love and credit, but okay, ever since he's been to the Detroit Lions, what are we talking about? We know the stats, but what has he done? Like the last 2 years have really been disappointing because everybody thought Detroit was going to be next to the Eagles in the conference championship. Did they make the playoffs? Or am I tripping? Nope. Did they not make the playoffs?
No, they did not.
Can we okay, they say winning is the capitalization. You capitalize on everything. I don't care what talent you got. What about
let me be clear before Leader continues to cook. This is going off last season and going into this season, by the way.
Yeah. Then we got Joe Burrow. No matter what they did before, and you have to leave
Joe
when you
Burrow
rank
was number 5. Joe Burrow in the quarterback ranking where Jalen Hurts is. Joe Burrow was ranked number 4 behind.
And mind you, Cool Cat just said we're going off last year, so that means they're using past to rank these guys for this year. Like he didn't even. What did Joe Burrow didn't even play? So he's number 5.
They love Joey B.
Yeah, and this is a guy who's super talented. We're talking about pocket passer. I'm going to be honest, he's better. Jalen's a great pocket passer, but I'm talking about it's a quarterback. He's not better than Jalen Hurts. You can say what you want. Say how you feel. You love how he plays. It looks good when he throws the ball. When you see almost 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns. But where did he go with that? You saying if he had AJ, how come he couldn't do it with 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns? Defense was that bad? Defense for 2023 for the Eagles was bad too for Jalen Hurts. Y'all can talk all right, whatever. Okay, so now I really want to zigzag on the real thing here. Cool Cat put out a real good thing here. Jalen Hurts is honorable mention. Oh my God, you put a Super Bowl MVP. I didn't know that was there. Honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
All right, next, because I get a little bit tired, of talking about Jalen Hurts, man. Saquon Barkley, number 3. I can respect that because you got Derrick Henry, we got some guys. You could Christian McCaffrey. You might. I honor that opinion. I can honor the opinion if it makes a little logical sense. But to me, Saquon is number 1. There's nobody more complete and more dynamic than Saquon. That's my ranking. Jalen Hurts, he's like what I say, y'all. I say number 3. Y'all crazy. Quinyon Mitchell. That's fair because he's still young. But ooh man, I don't know one person man to man that can lock down like Quinyon. When you watch him play, man, he is scary. I think that's the guy that when receivers come to the game, they're scared of him. But I respect number 6. Number 10, Cooper, I respect number 10. I respect those because they're still young. They're going to go up. You can have your opinions, and there could be logical opinions. So I honor the Cooper and Quinyon, but they definitely are both top 10. They're definitely both that. Receive votes 22.
Yeah, he received votes. That's RV mean receive votes.
Devontae Smith, man.
Devontae wasn't even honorable mention. He received votes.
You know what, Cool Cat? You know what? The crowd, that's why I say everybody, I always say this to y'all. If you're watching this show, this is the thing for this show. And this is the motto to this show, this episode. Everyone has an opinion. I'm cooking on the grill, y'all. Everyone has an opinion. But the fact still remains. And we're talking about Devontae Smith. We're talking about Devontae Smith. Do you have to say anything? You know why? Because you've seen him play. You've seen him play in the Super Bowl twice. Make big plays twice. We talk about one-handed catches. We talking about Devontae. The best route runner in football. The best route runner. We can all have opinions on that. Say one, but this man. He's the closest thing to Jerry Rice you're gonna get. And now this year you get to see him. You know what it is? They're overshadowing the fact that AJ. That's what it is. They're overshadowing the fact he's with AJ. They can't see the time last year when he had a hell of a run and AJ started complaining and they started throwing him the ball when Devontae was hot. They don't see them times when Devontae was just when AJ wasn't there and they still won games with Devontae. No one knows that. No one talks about that. No one talks about it. So 22? What 21 receivers are better than? You know where I'm gonna put him at? This is where I'm gonna put him at. He's a top 5 receiver. You can say what you want. You put up who you want. You want to put Justin Jefferson. You want to put Jamar Chase. I can put him up against all of them. Devontae Smith made. You remember the Cincinnati Bengal game?
Yep.
The one-handed catch.
Yep.
Do we remember the Super Bowl? Both Super Bowls. This man had.
What about the Jaguar game?
That was the one.
Football. Jaguars.
That was the one.
Kelly Green.
Yeah. Listen, man.
Yes, he was.
Listen, man. I don't know what they got to see. They seen him house Surtain, who became like defensive player of the year. He sons Surtain. He sons him since college. So, all right, man. Listen, that's crazy. We go past that. He's top 5. You can put him wherever you want to put him at. I won't play one. The one to me, number 1 is Jamar Chase. I think he deserves it. They could deserve it. But you talk about AJ Brown and Smith to me, they're still top 5. AJ Brown's got to stop acting like a chump. That's it. And then now he got to stop acting and pouting. When he's on his game, there's no one in the league better than AJ Brown. When Devontae Smith is on his game, he can compete with any from Justin Jefferson to Jamar Chase to AJ Brown, any of them. You pick any of them. Ask AJ Brown that. He can compete with any of them. He could be better than any. He could be the. Let me tell y'all something. Devontae he's not there yet, but Devontae, let him play 1 year. He could be looked at as another guy you're talking about is the best receiver in football. Talk about Devontae Smith. All right, Zach Bond is number 4 in linebackers. I respect that. I respect that. He's definitely one of them ones. Number 4, Jalen Carter. I respect that. I think talent-wise, and this is the same thing with the Jalen Hurts. You might look at guys that's more talented, but they're not better. Talent-wise, Jalen Carter is better than everybody in the league. But he's not better. He has not accomplished himself. He's got the Super Bowl, but Carter has not. He's closer than you would say Jalen Hurts ain't from the. Come on, man. Jalen Carter's going to be there. He's number 3. I respect that. Jordan Davis, I respect that 10 because he really played a hell of a ball last year. He really, when he first was drafted, I mean, he was voted in college the best interior lineman that year. when he came out of Alabama, and him doing great at the combine, running the 4.7. We knew he could do this, and all he did was apply himself and lose the weight. And Jalen Carter also lost weight. That's something I forgot to mention. He lost weight this year. The man looks great. That's scary. Dallas Goedert. What is this? What 18? It's 18 that are better than Dallas. He's not top 5. What tight ends are y'all talking about? I bet you some rookies in there. So they did good last year or just had their breakout year. This man's been to 2 Super Bowls. He just had 10, 11 touchdowns last year. So see, votes 19. Landon Dickerson. Maybe last year, maybe people say. Are you crazy? Top 5. Interior line. It's not even. He got paid as the highest paid or interior line by the Eagles for a reason when he got paid. Landon Dickerson is that guy. He's been making the Pro Bowl just as much as Jalen Hurts has been winning since he's been here. Like, Jalen Dickerson, you crazy. Cam Jurgens, I respect that. He's one of the best, but I respect that. He still has to. I think he's good. He's just not there yet at that point. Jordan Mailata, I respect that, but I still think he's like number 2. I mean, Jordan, he kind of fell off a little bit, so I'll give that 4. He did good, but he had some games where, you know what I'm saying? But Mailata's a dog. There's nothing to say about that. So I'll give 4. I respect that. Lane Johnson, number 7. Who the hell better than Lane Johnson? Do anybody? Okay, cool. Okay, do you remember the year Lane Johnson was hurt?
I text you the link to all the rankings so you can see it yourself.
That's crazy, man. And that's ESPN. That's ESPN. That's ESPN. That's retarded. But no, Lane Johnson. Listen, there's nobody that plays with a broken.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, and
broken balls. He had broken balls. Do you remember that? Do you remember that, Cool Cat? He was playing.
Yeah,
we're talking about Lane. Yeah. Whatever, man. All right, whatever. But I respect that 7. He's top 5. Top 3. My bad. Top 3. If you're gonna put him anywhere, you're gonna put Lane Johnson top 3. That's a little crazy, but all right, we can listen. That was people have opinions. I always say this episode motto is there's always an opinion. You respect opinions. Everyone can collaborate on them, but there's always at the end a fact always remains. A lot of this stuff is not fact. A lot of this is all this is opinion, and then we all have opinions with the opinions, but at the end, the fact always remains. You look at all these guys, a lot of them have won Super Bowls. Oh, all of them have won Super Bowls. What? Quinyon and Cooper did it as rookies. Jalen Carter was in his 2nd year. All these guys are still young. Do y'all understand that? Most of these guys, Saquon, you look at Saquon, who else? Dallas got some years on them. Lane got some years on them. Mailata a little bit, you know. So y'all young, but y'all understand? Nobody's played. Listen, the only person that played over 10 years on this squad, and I can do this without my eyes blinking, is Lane Johnson. That's it. I don't think did Saquon reach it? He reach it yet? Did Dallas reach it? Did he reach it yet? The only 2 other guys that possibly could have played 10 years here. It's crazy. But anyway, this is big. This is big to look at this because, and whoever spelled coaches like that, coaches got an A in it. I just want y'all to look at that. When y'all see the coaches, it got the COC. Yeah, how y'all doing? Yeah, what's up? That's what I tell y'all about opinions and facts. There are professionals that make mistakes too, or guys that try to, you know, you got to understand. Just read into the fine line, man. But now we go training camp. Let's talk about training camp. Big thing here. A lot of people talking about the receiver. Wicks has been doing good in the training camp, man. Like Wicks is really getting that praise, and a guy I could say is a sleeper to really do some things. And I think he'll be productive. But how many times he gets the ball? That's the thing there, because he's been with the team. It's Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore has been practicing. He's been Cooper DeJean and Saquon Barkley were working out. Y'all go to Twitter, y'all see that. Man, Cooper is jacked, bro. Like yo, bro. Yes. Jesus, man, what's going on? He's training with the offensive lineman. Yeah. So he's looking, and then if you look at what Foncho was saying, which is a lot of confidence, it's good to hear that because I think he's like Rod Woodson. Rod Woodson could play safety and cornerback. But Foncho was saying that Cooper could be at safety for the long run. The way he's talking, anyway. He was like, I think he's done with cornerback. Like the way he's talking, he wants to see it on the field and see it happen at a consistent rate, and eventually he'll just groom them over there. They won't get nobody. You look at Tariq, that means if you look at this, that secondary could be important. Tariq Woolen could get that extension. They got time before they sign Cooper and Quinion. All right. And you still got Makuba. So this could look nice. And then you still you got other guys. You got other guys who are good players for their secondary who could come up. So we're going to see some things that, listen, that secondary could be a lot. And we're looking at like I say, do we expect him to get Matt Crosby? We don't know. We know how we can do what he want, but that's not on the table right now. That's not. You heard it before, nuclear hot and all that. Right now, what we do know is that it's not a priority. It's on the table. Everything's on the table for the Eagles. How we can do it all, man. But they're not in need. Y'all just missing. People are still in the A.J. Brown hangover. Stop that, man. Listen, Eagles can win regardless. It's not even a question. They got one of the best rosters in football. They go and get the Belinda winner, Mikhail Lemon, and people are trying to challenge this young man. This is a hard worker. Y'all don't understand who this guy is. He's a hard worker, so it's only going to motivate him, and this man's only going to be a beast. And then he don't have to come in and, you know what's good about him being on this team? He doesn't have to come in to be that target. You got Devontae Smith. You got Dallas Goedert. You got Saquon Barkley first before you even think about. And then they're very high on Dontavian Wicks, man. There's so much going on about him. And so there's 4 weapons around a man that's going to end up just grooming into an offense and being good. I have no doubt about confidence, but I thought he was going to be a slot. I thought the Rams was going to get him. I thought he was going to be gone by then. That's just kind of different. You know what I mean? I thought Jordan Tyson was slipping, so I thought he would go, but all of a sudden after his pro day, he goes back up. And I didn't know how far he was going to go back up. Cardinal Tate was already there. He's a more talented wide receiver out of everybody. The second best hands in the draft was Kyle Leonard. Second best hand. No question. No question. Top 20 hands, that was Eli Stowers. Top 20. He's definitely, I'm talking about hands. Top 20. I mean, I never even thought of him going in the first round. Thought third round might be where he get drafted. Knew he would be a star type of player, but did not think at all that he would get the opportunity to be a second weapon to Dallas. You know how, just watch how this all, y'all gonna love this offense. Y'all gonna love it. It is what it is. I gotta see, everybody want to see Mannion, but to predict like the way they're going, Jesus Christ. They're gonna spread the ball. I would always say Saquon Barkley should have caught the ball. Saquon would do that. Saquon would definitely do that. We got in the training camp, talking about the running backs, Tank Bigsby. There's another guy who I've been hearing so much about. And I want to see this happen. The running the ball. And I think with the new man, with Mannion is the new head there, and he's listening to people. He's listening. And the more you hear about what you hear in training camp is basically going to be the focal point, always going to be the focal point. And they're going to spread the ball around. Not only going to do that, they're going to spread the ball carries around. So that's just been, look at how many running backs they're signing. Look at how many running backs they're signing. Like, I'm talking about Dameon Pierce, and then they get, what's the guy? They got another running back. It's another guy they got besides Dameon Pierce. Elijah Mitchell. He ran for, the San Francisco 49ers almost had 1,000 yards. So you know what they're going to do. Some of them guys are going to make the practice squad. And you know what the Eagles like to do. They like to keep depth on the practice squad. This is what they're doing. What up, though, Schrader? What's going on, man? What's going on? Anybody that's tuning in? What's going on in Broad Street Blitz Take? Finally tuning back in, man. Been crazy busy, man. So busy, man. It's been unbelievable, man. I'm going to get y'all back more in tune with things. And then the Eagles have been, on the chill pill. They've been kind of chilling back. You ain't hearing no Max Crosby. You ain't hearing nothing. So, we just been trying to see what they're doing and see how they stack up. See how this rolling. Philadelphia has been hot in sports, though. Oh, it's going to be the first time you see 4 teams with this. Yo, Philly going to be live now, man. Like, it's going to be live. It's a lot of stars here. And like, if anybody knows, Anybody know? LeBron James is an option for the Philadelphia 76ers. They're going after him, and all the top four. We have Jaylen Brown, and they are recruiting LeBron James. This is big Philadelphia news on Broad Street. Yeah. Saquon Barkley. If we want to relate it to an Eagle person, Saquon Barkley's recruiting LeBron James. Yo. Oh, yeah. LeBron James was golfing in Jersey, not too far from the Sixers complex. He showed the picture. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kevin Hart was with him yesterday, too. How y'all doing? We're just one of the top three. It's the Cavs, the Heat. They say it's the Cavs, the Heat, and the Sixers. But the Warriors are going hard, man. I don't think the Cavs are not going to be involved. The Heat, because Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero got into a fight recently because, Hero got traded, whatever. It's the Warriors and the Sixers. That's what it's down to. Everybody talking about the Cavs, the Heat. No, it's just not. Look, he's not going. Everybody, it's already reports that it's another team that he's already got to deal with. That's what's come out, and it's not the Cavs. We're just going to see how this goes. Kevin Durant came out and said yesterday at the the All-Star game, All-Star weekend was in Philadelphia also. Philadelphia has been crazy busy. PGA Championship, World Cup, and now the All-Star weekend. Kyle Schwarber almost won, but Jordan Walker beat him. Shout out. That was crazy, man. Kevin Durant was at the All-Star game, and he said, I think he's going to Cleveland, but Philadelphia got a strong chance, too. You just keep on hearing Philadelphia. But anyway, man, listen, no doubt Barkley was recruiting him. So, they're trying to bring him here. Barkley was like, listen, man, no bigger sports town than Philadelphia. Come on out here, man. So, big thing there. Now, I want to talk about the tight end situation. That's big right there because they brought in a lot of people, and you can tell they're looking for a blocker. They had Cameron Latu out there golfing with Jalen Hurts and them, so he's close with him. I think he's going to make the team because he's a good special teamer. So Latu, he'll be there. Now, he's a good blocker also. We got Dallas Goedert coming back. We didn't think he was even going to come back. We did not think Dallas Goedert was going to make a move back. All right? We did not think that was going to happen. But it did. Now he's back, so that gives you another weapon. Then you got Eli Stowers. This man has a 45-inch vertical jump. Man, nice. He's nice. So they're going to have him there. Who I think is the third guy, they're definitely going to have a third. I don't think Alcantara makes it. Might be on the practice squad or something. I just don't think he do. He can't block like Johnny Munt. He can't block like Latu. I think one of those two guys make it. They want a blocker with that third tight end, and special teams matters. And that's why some people make the team. That's why Keely Ringo is going to make the team because he's a great special teamer. He will be there because he's a special teamer. Somewhere in that cornerback slot, Keely Ringo is going to be there because he's a great special teamer. So we're going to go with them, man. But if any of y'all just tuning in, Cool Cat had the list. And can you put that list back up real quick, Cool Cat? He had the list. And it's crazy because the Jalen Hurts.
Quick recap, y'all, because, right. It's a quick recap, y'all. So once we show you this list, after this,
that's it. This is it, man.
Yeah.
So we had some people come in and show some love. That's it. Listen, Jalen Hurts, honorable mention. If HM means honorable mention, and RV means receive votes. He was 17th ranked among quarterbacks. I rank him number 3. Y'all crazy. They crazy. Resumes. I always say this is the motto to this here episode. Everyone has an opinion. You respect an opinion. But in the end, the fact always remains. Jalen Hurts is number 3, man. You're crazy. So just go down the list. Y'all go to ESPN. This is from ESPN. And y'all see this crazy list.
From Jeremy Fowler. Let me say it again. This is from Jeremy Fowler. He ranked top 10 lists, y'all. These are from coaches, scouts, and executives. Jeremy Fowler does this almost every year. Last year, Jalen Hurts was ranked number 9. This year, he's an honorable mention. He's ranked number 17.
And last year, did anyone come from winning the Super Bowl? That's why you got it.
After the Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts was ranked number 9 last year. The Super Bowl.
That's why I tell y'all don't even know who these list of coaches. Like, who are these people? Like, anyway, I'm sorry, but the Saquon Barkley, I respect number 3. I mean, because he's definitely top 3. All right, we'll go to that. Quinyon Mitchell, I say top 3, but I respect number 6 because as a cornerback because he is young. This is his second year. Maybe people are a little amazed. It's kind of amazing to be there at number 6 in his second year. Cooper is definitely number 10. I respect that. He's going to get better and better. He can play safety and corner. But they're definitely 2 of the top 10 cornerbacks in the league. Devontae Smith, what do they? I don't want to disrespect nobody and say smoking, but what are you smoking? 22, 2-time. He's 1,000 yards except for 1 year, 2 years maybe. In his whole talk about 1,000-yard receiver when somebody else was 1,000 yards next to him. You say what you want. Devontae Smith is top 5. Top 5. Are you crazy? What 21? You can say Justin Jefferson. I'll let you say Jamar Chase. Because he's definitely better than Justin Jefferson. Jamar Chase, yes. I like it. Then right there, who we AJ Brown. I say AJ Brown's better than him. I'll say that. But Devontae Smith could be better than any of those guys. I'm just talking about resume. I'm talking about who's done their thing.
Right.
He's a top 5 cornerback. This is crazy. Zach Bond, he's number 4. I'll roll with that, no doubt. I'm glad they gave him that respect. At least that respect was given. Zach Bond, you can have your opinions up or down, but that's where he's definitely a top 5. Jalen Carter, he's top 3. Talent-wise, he's the best. We're talking about talent, like they rate Jalen Hurts. People that are more talented than him, but they ain't done more. They're not better. They're not better than Jalen Hurts. Jalen Carter is people that are better than him. He hasn't gotten there yet, but I think this year, that's any season. It's any season for Carter, man. So I respect 3. The 10th is Jordan Davis. And I'll give him that because, man, I was so glad to see him live up to his expectations. That's what we expected of Jordan Davis when they drafted him. He lost the weight, and, man, he was good last year. He's like 72 tackles. Man, he was good last year. Dallas Goedert, that's another. What are y'all smoking on? It's Dallas Goedert. How many for one, I want to say this part. And RV is received votes. Remind you, this is not even honorable mention. They're receiving votes now. Devontae Smith received votes. Dallas Goedert received votes. How many tight ends? Is it 18 real good tight ends in this league? Okay, stop there. If there are 18 real good tight ends, are there 18 elite tight ends? How is Dallas not elite? He's been around Jalen Hurts since he's been here. He's been to both Super Bowls when he was there. He was healthy at both Super Bowls. He was an impact at both Super Bowls. He caught 10 touchdown catches last year. How the hell are 18 guys better than Dallas Goedert?
Yep.
How long have these guys been? Yeah. How long have they been playing? Danny Dickerson. That's crazy. Receive votes? Landon Dickerson just got the contract from the Eagles not too long ago. It's the highest paid interior lineman in the league. Landon Dickerson's that good. He's top 5. That's next thing. Receive votes? Y'all disrespectful. I'll go with Cam Jurgens receive votes. I'll go with that. I'll go with Cam Jurgens. I think Cam Jurgens is good, but, he got a lot, to do, but he's one of the best centers in football. But, I don't think he's top 10 yet. Not yet. He'll get there. Joey Mailata, man, you can give him that. He's top 5. I respect that. I think at his peak, he could be the best. Because last year, the Super Bowl year, he was the best. Right. He was the best. But nobody was messing with Mailata, man. And they robbed him then. They didn't even give him no Pro Bowl. He was the best tackle in football in Super Bowl year. Lane Johnson, number 7. And I'm going to tell y'all how much respect I give Lane Johnson here. 7 years smoking dope. Lane Johnson at 7. Do y'all understand how long he's been playing? He's been in every Super Bowl the Eagles have played in, Lane has been in and won 2. He played with broken balls. Close to broken balls. And he kept playing. And he played in the Super. Listen, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Lane Johnson is that guy. And he keeps playing. But what I will say is, that's how much respect I got. He's top 3. And I think he's the best. To be real, I don't think there's nobody better than Lane. Micah Parsons will speak on Lane. How about this? When it comes to Jason Kelce and Lane Johnson, Aaron Donald will speak on them. Myles Garrett will speak on them. Y'all crazy. Lane Johnson's the best, man. But All right, that's where we at, man. That's where we at. And I think, in my opinion, I feel like Philadelphia just has to earn that respect. But it happens like that. Remember when Philadelphia went to the Super Bowl in 2022? In 2023 was a different season, and man, did the Reagans come down on Philadelphia, man. They was on them. Oh, Jalen Hurts, what is he doing? Oh man, this is Philadelphia, because their defense wasn't good. Sean Desai was terrible, but at the same time, Philadelphia had to come back, and what did they do? They won the Super Bowl. We talking about this year. Here they go again. You know why it's like that? Because Philadelphia Eagles standards are very high from the league. Really, the Eagles created them standards. After 2017, after winning so much, Eagles as a franchise, be an Eagle fan. How many times have we missed the playoffs since 91? How many times have we missed in the Buddy Ryan era, and the Rush Kotite era, and the Ray Rhodes era, and the Chip Kelly era, and all these Doug Peterson era, and all these eras? We have won division championships. We have went to the playoffs, and now, ever since the Dougie P era in 2017, and then you got it really stepped up to the Nick Sirianni era. And the Jalen, we got to say it, the Sirianni and Hurts era. That's what we got to say, because that's when they've been winning. Sirianni and Hurts for among last 5 years. Look at the quarterbacks and look at the coaches who've been winning. Just go do it. I'm not even going to tell you numbers. Go do it. That's why I say these rankings are crazy on Jalen. These are absolutely insane. I've never seen a player in football get LeBron James hate like Jalen. It's been times I say, yeah, I want to see. I'll tell you, I want to see stuff from Jalen Hurts. Yes, I want to see more. I want to see him.
Who doesn't?
You know what I'm saying? I want to see him do what he got to do. You know what I mean? I want to see him better than that. But my thing is, I don't doubt him. What makes him this is going to be the third challenge. Okay, the first time was in 2021. He answered y'all. 2022, 2023, he answered y'all in 2024. And then against Baltimore, the Baltimore game, the AJ Brown stuff, the Pittsburgh game, I could just off the head name times where they called Jalen Hurts out and he said, "This is what y'all want." Who remember that? What y'all want to see? Yo, I know. I'm just saying, man. You have to respect a superstar like that, because who can handle himself, who can talk. He can talk and he can handle it, because somebody can crack under pressure, like Ben Simmons.
Yeah,
cracked under pressure. Once he was called out, Jalen Hurts can be called out by anyone. He got the same face, and he say, "The main thing is the main thing.
Keep the main thing the main thing.
Keep the main thing the main thing." He got other people saying it. Y'all ain't heard other people saying it.
He also says he had a purpose before anyone had an opinion. It's not about anyone else. I know y'all like that one.
Didn't I say something about opinion before? Didn't I say the motto to this episode? And look at that. Right? Listen, you got a superstar that say the same thing about opinions. Everybody knows what opinions are.
Oh, trust me. He said it in the first time he went to the Super Bowl. I had a purpose before anyone had an opinion. It's not about anyone else.
A purpose can relate to a fact. A purpose can relate to a fact, because a purpose, you're going to strive for that fact. It's your purpose. You have a purpose. An opinion is just an opinion. Person might have an opinion about your purpose. What does that matter when you have a purpose that has to be accomplished? Yeah, I mean, I like to have a quarterback. Listen, I'm an Eagle fan for life, right? I've been a Cunningham fan, super Cunningham fan. I'm talking about when he came out, there was nobody like Cunningham. I'm a McNabb fan, super fan. But let me tell you this. Cunningham, these guys might have been more talented, right? But Cunningham didn't have the head that Hurts has. McNabb threw up in the Super Bowl. What did Hurts do when he lost the Super Bowl? What was his screen cert? Until he went back. He got that Kobe instinct. He got that. That's why Michael Jordan kicked it with him. It's that same instinct. When y'all gonna realize y'all got a special player on y'all team. I'm talking about for the Dallas.
They won't.
And I'm just telling y'all, until he proves me wrong, this man's going to answer all questions. He's going to answer all questions. I'm always going to think that. I'm a criticize when criticize need to be done, but I'm always going to believe he's going to correct it. So that's what I don't understand. When he ride that high ship, Everybody gonna jump all up on why? Ooh. When he won that Super Bowl, where was y'all at? Where was the criticized at then? They was everywhere. They loved Jalen Hurts. I think that's why they
We couldn't
saying
find them for a couple of weeks. We couldn't find all the haters for a couple of weeks. A couple of weeks later, they was coming out the woodwork. Cam, the same rankings we talking about now. Everybody coming out the woodwork. What does he have to prove? A couple of weeks before all that, it was quiet. A couple of months later, they was talking.
I want you to find something cool. I don't know. I just want to know how did they make up this most hated person in the league list? How did that happen? How do you hate someone? I don't know. How do you hate someone that does nothing wrong, man? Okay, we talking about football, right? Because you can't hate nobody for football play. Is that what they're talking about? They hate how much you play?
They've been hated on Jalen Hurts. I know, y'all. We've been talking long enough. Trust me, we're gonna be wrapping up soon because me and Lee.
Yeah, we about done, y'all. We about done. But oh my God!
Not yet, though. Let me finish it off by saying
this: how you hate someone?
They've been hating on Jalen since college, since Alabama and Oklahoma, since he threw a football. That's when they
had doubts. They definitely had doubts and shit. After he lost, but that it is what it is, and he proved them wrong. He went back to Oklahoma and was a Heisman Trophy candidate. But we talking about you're in the pros, and this man has won a Super Bowl, been to a Super Bowl, MVP candidate a couple of times. Because remember, after 2022,
he took Carson Wentz's job.
Didn't I remember when I told you and the record he has against Mahomes, Allen, Jackson, all the elite guys. He wins.
But of course, but then here comes Cowboy fans. But guess what? Who's not on that list?
Well, guess what other list he's not on? Super Bowls. I'm sorry. Yo, did they actually say?
Oh,
yo,
the list that you had. The list that person created, some of the Cowboy fans. Well, guess who's not on that list? Charger fans. Guess who's not on that list?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. All right. Y'all happy where y'all at? It's cool. Listen, if y'all happy where y'all quarterback got y'all, I mean, some people are happy with being at the bottom of the pail. That's just what it is. Dak hold on. Did the Cowboys make the playoff last year? So we had Joe Burrow.
They haven't made the playoffs in 2 years, and they haven't won the Super Bowl since 1996.
So out of the quarterbacks that was named, we have Dak, we have Justin Herbert, because Dak played. He wasn't hurt last year. He played. Okay, he played.
Yeah, let me tell you the top 10 list. Let me tell you the top 10 list real quick, and then guys, we really gotta go. So let me wrap it up.
Gotcha. My bad, man. My bad.
1, Josh Allen. Number 2, Patrick Mahomes. Number 3, Matthew Stafford. Number 4, Joe Burrow. Number 5, Lamar Jackson. Number 6, Dak Prescott. Number 7, Justin Herbert. Number 8, Drake May. Number 9, Jared Goff. Number 10, Caleb Williams. Honorable mentions, we had Jalen freaking Hurts. We have Trevor Lawrence. We have Brock Purdy. We have Jaden Daniels. We have Baker Mayfield. And we have the Super Bowl champion, Sam Darnold.
I gotta put this right here real quick. I gotta put that. I gotta see that. What are we talking about? Did you say Matt Stafford? Did you say Dak Prescott? Did you say Justin Herbert? Stafford is a great talent. Let me tell you something. But every time he plays Jalen Hurts, them talents don't. Them talents don't work. They don't work. Y'all, the defense is good. The talents don't work. This game, I'm blind, cool cat. Wasn't they down? Didn't St. Louis was beating them and we came back and beat them? Who was the quarterback?
They don't care about that. They care about it was Matthew Stafford and Jalen Hurts, but you know full well they don't care about that.
Who was the quarterback though? The Eagles was it Tanner McKee? Was it Who was it when they beat them? When they came back and beat them? All 3 times they beat them. Remember, it was that season. Saquon ran all over them. The snow game. Y'all could have won that game. What happened? We want Jalen Carter, but who was the quarterback? Who was y'all quarterback?
It was Jalen Hurts.
He played against our defense. But he's better than Jalen Hurts, so he should beat our defense. I'm sorry. All right, listen. All right, y'all. We about to get out of here because good football, man. It's great seeing y'all, man. It's good to be back at Broad Street. Good to be back at Broad. Definitely missed it. Yep. We're going to come back next week. We're definitely going to talk about this. Is what I want to talk about. This is bad. I really had the eye on this. The middle linebacker position is big. A lot of stuff about Jeremiah Trotter Jr., Zach Bond, and Jahad Campbell. It's another guy they're giving love to. Some people rating him top 10 for next year. Real big for the middle linebacker position. And I'm definitely really want to talk about the depth there, man. Something big. And also, this is talk about the question for everyone next week. And you're going to see my schedule come out when it drops. It's going to be either Wednesday or Thursday. How good can this Eagles defense be? This Philadelphia defense, how good can it be? This really could be, with that secondary, this could be shut down. That secondary, I just don't think they're going to be able to throw on Philly. And then you're going to have Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, and Jonathan Grenard, and Nolan Smith, and Hunt rushing you. Zach Bond. This is going to be real. It's going to be interesting for the defense. So how good do y'all think the defense is going to be? This is the next boom. And then also training camp. Everything we hear from training camp, following news, upcoming news that's on the go. Yo, we out, y'all. Broad Street.
Peace out. Peace.